Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and today I want to tell you why I ditched Android. Well, at least for one day. And so I've been using an Android for past couple years. The Pixel, the Note 5, the Galaxy S3, and the Nexus 4 in between the Galaxy S3 and the Note 5. For that, I used an iPhone 4. And I always said I would go back to the iPhone if they would change things up and the software would be a little bit different. So Summer's using the iPhone 7 Plus. She has her own, her old iPhone 6 Plus that I figured, hey, I'll give it a shot for a day or so. And so I did, and this is my experience that I just figured I'd share with you guys. And so what I like about the iPhone, I always have believed and still do believe that Apple does the best job at mixing their hardware with their software. Google's coming pretty close with their Pixel phones, but for some reason, iOS just seems like it runs better on an iPhone. And obviously it would, because it doesn't run on anything else. But it just feels like it's just more native and just a smoother and just a better experience mixing the hardware with the software on the iPhone than it is the Android. And on the lines of software, app support is better on the iPhone. Games like Super Mario Run came out for the iPhone before it did the Android. The DJI Go 4 app for flying my Phantom 4, it works better than it does on my Android. I will not use an Android device when I'm flying my drone because the app crashes. Now I know you can still fly it around, but if it's like further over there and I really can't see what direction I'm going, I need the device to be able to show me where the drone's facing, or else I'm going to run into a tree or something. And so I will only use an iOS device with the current version of this DJI Go app because it just crashes on Android. I don't know why. So apps just seem to work better on iPhone and iOS devices. In general, I seem to have better service with an iPhone than an Android. And then the iPhones are just a little easier to use. It's kind of obvious. Control center is nice. It's a nice addition to iOS. I like having a physical button. We really don't have a physical button on the Pixel. We have dropped my phone. Occasionally I have issues with my fingerprint sensor on the Pixel. And I do like having a physical button. It's just, I don't know, it's just nice. It's not a deal breaker for me. And overall, I think iOS is very good. I've never disliked iOS as far as functionality. And I do like the design, the look of it. I like the overlays and how you can see things underneath. Like if I open up a folder, I can see my springboard, my home screen underneath the folder. I like little touches like that. I think they look good on the iPhone. And I do like iMessage on here because Summer has an iPhone, and iMessage has certain features, like you can send little drawings, or you can see when somebody reads your message or when somebody's typing. Those are nice features that I don't have when I'm using my Android whenever I'm texting her, or really anybody, because the regular text message app that I don't use, or that I do use, doesn't have any of those features. And so there was a lot of stuff I liked about the iPhone, and I still like it. I still think this is a great phone and a great software to use. But there's just some stuff that still holds true that I thought way back in the day whenever I first switched. First thing is, the uniformity of iOS is nice, but it's stale at the same time. My home screen, or springboard, whatever you want to call it, looks exactly the same as it did back on my iPhone 4 with iOS 4 or 5. I mean, some people like that. The argument could be made the same way with Android, that some stuff relatively looks the same, but the ability with Android to customize your phone completely just overrides this dated look. And the fact that I have to lock my apps in this grid, and that I have a space down here where I don't have any apps. I know you can't see, but if I want to try to move my settings icon, I can't just move it over to this empty space. It snaps back to the next open available space, which isn't a big deal to some people, but why? Just let me put the apps where I want to put them. And another thing is that all your apps are there. You got folders, apps everywhere. And if you're somebody who likes a lot of apps, you have folders after folders, or just pages after pages of apps. There's no app drawer. And I would really like to see an app drawer on iOS. Another thing with iOS that is just not good is the notification system. Somebody please take what they have and just throw it in the trash, because it's just not good. I can't clear one notification at a time. You got to clear them all for that day. And then you can't even clear everything all at once. You have to clear Monday, clear Tuesday, clear Wednesday. That's just annoying and stupid. And they should just give the ability to clear all, or swipe to clear individual ones. and it's not really good. I feel like it's just an afterthought, like, oh, Android has notifications, so we should too. You know, the information that's there might be good, but you just can't easily dismiss them. And so that's my experience of using the iPhone for like a day and a half. It works great. It's a great phone and it's great software, but coming from Android, there's just a lot to be desired. And I always said if iOS would change up enough, I'd switch back over. But after using this for a day and a half, and I know some people might say you need to give it a week or give it a month, it's just not enough for me to warrant to go out to buy the next iPhone, this iPhone 8 or whatever it's coming out. There's just, at this time, there's not enough reason for me to switch. Now, if you're an iPhone user, like Summer is, she used Android before, she hated it. She had a bad experience with the HTC Mini. That was my fault, I recommended the phone, bad decision. But she just likes the iPhone better, and that's fine. And there's bees crawling on my leg. But iOS is still great. Not great for me, but maybe great for other people's. And so this was my experience. I'm not speaking for everybody, but there's some things that are applicable, like a terrible notification system that Apple does need to fix. And they need to do simple things like let people control and customize how their phone looks, where they want to put their apps. If they want to have a little space there and not have an app there and they want to put somewhere else, just let them. Overall, it was a good experience. I didn't cry. I almost went back the very same night that I switched just because I was just getting annoyed a little bit with the adjustment. But overall, a not bad experience, but I'm glad to be back on my Android. I just like it better, and I don't know, that's all I have to say about that. And so that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe for more videos. All my social links are down in the description below. You should definitely follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's Tyler Miller TV on each one of them. And stay tuned for the next video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. You guys are awesome, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Go iPhone.
Summer, I ain't putting that in there. Nah.